Me and you. Yeah. What is on my knee? My leg. Yeah. Now we're cooking the gas. Actually, I should be putting that on a pillow. Is it rain? Oh, I for sure ain't going out there. Thank you for letting me know what my next couple hours supposed to look like. Well, damn. It literally said there was no chance of rain, and now it's pouring down rain. It just said it was gonna be cloudy. Hot damn. Sounds tumultuous. Torrential downpour. Wow. Wow. It's pouring. Who's moving? Oh, you better close your shit. Y'all stuff gonna get rained on. Ooh. They gonna be fired up when they come back out. Well, rain is coming down. If your windows ain't up, rolled up, if your shit open outside right now, it's over. Go ahead and make the insurance claim. Go ahead and pack it up. Get a new one. Get some new shit. Is that it? Oh, first of all, I love when it shows a 0% chance of rain, and then it pours down. Love that. It's almost like they don't know what the fuck they do and they just be saying shit. It was just gonna be cloudy. No rain at all though. It's gonna be dry. That is rain falling. Did they update it yet? Because someone needs to change it. Still says 0%. It says it's cloudy with a 0% chance of rain. It's pouring! Hello? Hi. I was gonna go outside. Someone told me to sit down for a minute. Like now, let's go later on, and now it's pouring down rain. Like as soon as I sat down comfortable, it started raining outside. It's getting worse. It's kind of nice though. It's relaxing. And still, it didn't say it was no type of chance. Not even a little bit. It wasn't even like, oh, yeah, it might be like 20-30% chance. They were like, nah, you good. You go outside, you can do shit. People about to be mad. They got him. I'm gonna put you time out just cause it's Friday. You know, you be free, one round, be retarded, but not here. Not on this here life. Don't come in here with your nonsense, your bullshit. You think so? Look back. Hello. Okay, It's either if you're being mean, if you're being an asshole, or I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you getting put out, or you're just getting put in time. I don't really put nobody out for real, for real. You gotta be doing a lot to get put out for real, for real. Maybe even the Midwest, allegedly. I'm looking for 20 wives. Must be traditional and can clean and cook. That sounds like a horrible reality show. What's this? The white people? The Mormons? That sounds like one of the opening to a Mormon reality show. Hi, my name's Brad. I'm looking for 20 different wives. They all have to cook and clean. Let's see who I'll pick this season. It's like thousands of women, and they try to like choose 20 of them or some shit. Same dude keeps spamming that thing. Yeah, the trolls they're really dumb. They usually can only come up with one thing at a time, and they just run with that and say the same thing to everybody all day long. Because they're stupid. It's kind of sad. You know, you can tell when people like can't think that many thoughts. It's unsettling. It's giving NPC. You believe in God? Well, if you must know, not really. Well, I always ask which one are we talking about, usually, and then people be like, "Duh." And it depends. It depends on who's asking. They'll be like, "Duh, the one true God, the Christian God," or they'll be like, "Duh, Allah." You know, like, it just depends on who you're talking to. But I don't really care for most of them. They seem kind of weird. They don't seem like chill guys at all. So I could get behind one if he was just like, you know, okay, he made people and then he just let you do what you're doing. Why are you saying random things? It's almost like you've never been here before. It's almost like you never watched this live before, which is possible, I suppose. It's not my problem. Why do you ask people questions and then criticize how they answer you? Because I could have sworn I was answering your question. Does that mean I'm correct? Correct about what? You say you didn't understand what I was saying. What are you talking about? Huh? You must be new here, obviously. Obviously new here. Carolina, was it India? What's going over there? How's things going over there? Okay, biscuits and losers. Is it still raining? That's crazy. That's the second time I did that. Or it poured down for a minute and then it just stopped. And the sun's been out the whole time. It's gonna be a rainbow. It's gonna be a rainbow. Are you Christian or not? What do you think, man? Yes, I'm the biggest, bestest Christian. God loves me so much. We're like this. I'm his spokesperson. In fact, he told me to tell you, you stupid. And then I'm right. You should listen to me about everything. And if you don't, you go to hell. So I think I would listen to him. That was you. This is sad mean. Well, how do y'all get beef that fast? I just got on here. How y'all already got beef in the comments? What's going on? What's happening? Here. Mine's? Someone else's? Hello? I never go know what's going on. It's always so chaotic. I love it. It's chaotic. It gets the people going. Call you nuggets? Because you ain't got no personality. You try to steal my shine? Damn. That's crazy work. Or are you saying to like call you on the phone? Like you want me to call you? No. 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 Why did you literally go live if you were literally saying random things? Pretty sure it's like, was that the First Amendment, Second Amendment? Free speech. I'm an American. I'm using my goddamn rights. Plus, men be feeling some type of way about it. Y'all always on here. Why are you on here talking? why you sitting here talking for? Bitch, because I can. Why you sitting here listening to me? That's a more important question. There's people doing all types of crazy shit, man. You decide where to put your energy and attention. If you put it here, don't ask me why you put your energy here. And then what's going on, just ride with it. Or don't. It's alright, you don't like it, just swipe up Quave door. Yeah. You hurt my feelings. Oh, boo fucking who? Heard that. Yeah. Energy here. I really already answered this question. If you slow as fuck, I don't know what to say. It's like asking anybody why they do, like, why are you here doing what you do? Same question. Like, why are you putting energy into this? Worry about what someone else is doing. Actually, I don't care anymore. Don't answer that. Please don't. Because I don't actually care. I feel like y'all are really, like, emotionally invested. Like, what are you doing? Sitting here saying random things. What's the problem? What's the objective? What are you doing? Minding my fucking business. Would you like to be involved? Obviously. Obviously, you would be included here. You know, hubby, nah, I forbid it. I rebuke it. In the name of Jesus. Mayonnaise don't like lonely women. Nah, I feel like mayonnaise, male people, they're the ones that like anything that moves. You know, history and shit. They're the ones doing crazy stuff. Talk about they don't like this and that. They like anything with the whole. A lot of. I don't want nobody. We just tell people about random shit for him. Men don't like this, men don't like that. Good. If that's the case, I'm a feminist, I'm lonely, I can't cook, I can't clean. Can't do shit. All I do is talk bad about men. I'm actively trying to be single for the rest of my life. Who's good between J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar? I don't care. Not Kendrick is the clown. Why? Damn, y'all hate Kendrick Lamar? That's crazy. I love Kendrick Lamar. I'd rather listen to Kendrick Lamar than J. Cole. That's crazy weird. It's cause y'all Drake's ass, ain't it? I feel like anybody who talks shit about Kendrick Lamar, it's not actually about Kendrick Lamar. It's just you love weirdos. Like, what? Name one thing you don't like about Kendrick Lamar that's not in relation to a weirdo. You know, just one thing. You know, Kendrick Lamar. How'd you know? Jeremy Hill show? Don't know who that is. Never heard of him. I feel like people just say stuff like that. Like, it don't even be like, oh, I actually don't like this person. It's just like, you just like somebody else so much more that you just go shit on somebody else. You don't even really have like a reason for it. I feel like that's what happens a lot of times. I love how you just said the same thing in all caps. Like it's gonna reinforce or like make somebody understand it. Like, I still don't know what that is. Oh, you capitalize it? Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Okay, Jeremy Hill show? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, got you. Stupid. There's still people that say something louder. Like, I don't know what it is. Never heard of it. Say it a little louder. The Jeremy Hill shit. Do you understand now? Did I just said it again over? Louder? Top 5. You see how didn't nobody say shit when I said name one good reason why you don't like Kendrick Lamar? And it was crickets. You see how that worked? It's giving y'all didn't actually feel that way. It's giving exactly what the fuck I said. I said, someone tell me just one thing you don't like about Kendrick Lamar in relation that's not in relation to someone else that you like more, you know? Because I feel like that's what people do. Oh, because this person's better than him. No, one thing you don't like about him. Nobody? Oh, okay. Because why is always someone, you know, all this negativity and putting down somebody? For what? Like, just because you like somebody else more? Just because someone else is more talented? You agree with somebody else? Or, I don't know. So you got like some type of weird ass freaky fetish for bongs? For bong water? I don't even think I can process that. I'm already done for the day. There's some things I just refuse to devote any more of my brain power towards, you know? I just refuse. I don't know if y'all noticed, but last time I looked at the screen, I'm just looking at myself. Sometimes that's one of my confessions. Sometimes when I'm on here, especially when it's a lot of people, I will ignore the fuck out of everybody and just talk about whatever I want to talk about and just look at myself. Especially when it's real nonsensical. Because they already don't be worried about what I'm saying half the time, so I just be yapping, just be jibber jabbing. And they just be talking shit. You're like, ha 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 ha. I said this. Ha 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 ha. Look at me, I'm so funny and cool. I just be yapping about white history and shit. And I hate men. Because most of them are just weird. Y'all do weird stuff in your free time, you know? I feel like women don't do as weird. Like there's weird stuff women do in their free time, but it don't involve, like, putting down somebody else, you know? It don't involve just, like, being weird and just, you know, saying random shit to somebody else. Like, it involves, like, reading smut or something, or, like, playing video games, or, like, collecting weird shit. You know, that's what women be doing in their free time. Men, y'all like to bother women. I notice a lot of y'all. Just, you know, just according to, like, my demographics on the analytics. Piss them off. I don't even be doing that crazy at the time. I just be chilling. Piss the Mayo Brigade. Thanks. Look good, and now I wipe my ass and go to the toilet. At least you wipe. Probably don't wash, though. You know, white people don't like doing that. They're afraid of soap. They say a bar of soap and be like, ah! Demons! Oh no, soap! Ah! Not the dove! I crack myself. Just long honestly, you hate men. Nigga, don't act like you've never been here before. I hate when y'all do that stupid shit. It's like you've been on here 50 goddamn times where I said the same shit. Hate it here. What, you got amnesia? Why do you say hey man? Yeah, they are trash. Look at how y'all talk to me. Like every day. Look at how y'all act. Real hurt. Because I never said I hate every single man out here. Obviously, if you continue to come back here and you're able to talk to me, you're not on like the hate list. You know? FYI. Sometimes I mess with them a little bit. You know, like when a lion catches his prey or something like that. I don't know. I forgot which animal does that. I think it's bears. I don't know. Something. Even though men are the predatory ones. So that's probably why I can't think of a good example. forgot what I was going. Oh, I was talking about playing with trolls sometimes before I kick them out. Haven't been on YouTube about 2 weeks. Okay. She just talks it and she gets mad. She turns subscribers only. Wow, this is a great synopsis of what happens here. You should be here more often so you can give everybody else a rundown of what's going on. That's great. Thanks. That is exactly what I'll be doing. Sometimes it's not subscriber mode as much. Usually just time out, but you know, almost. Do you like bears? Okay. Yeah, you know, they're cool. Big. Kind of scary. Dangerous. I've seen a lot of videos of bears randomly in people's yards and houses and shit. They be looking all confused. Like Winnie the Pooh. For example, like, are you about to give one? Y'all take a long time to respond sometimes. Like, oh, probably take two. I'm telling you, if you got a lot of stuff you wanna just get off your chest, you just feel like yapping, y'all should try going live. I know most of y'all probably wouldn't get the balls and confidence like that, but it's fun. Is that a cat? Deluxe. That is what that is. Okay. We are in track. Okay. That's nice. I'm not. I am in the safety of my own four walls, where nobody can tell me what to do. I don't know who those people are, Elijah. Hi, my friend's watching the show that I told him about. Yes, I can't wait to hear what he thinks about it. There's this Chinese show on Netflix called Hellbound. Watch it. Just fucking watch it. I won't see anything else. Just watch it. And then come back tell me what you think. But yeah, I don't know who them peoples is. If them young people that make music nowadays, I don't know. I don't know them people. I don't listen to the radio. I barely listen to anything before 2016, to be honest. It's very few stuff, unless it's like Leon Thomas or Ari Lennox or, you know, people with like actual talent. You know, stuff like that. But other than that, nah. Well, everybody sucks. Everybody's trash. Doo-doo. Boo-boo. Garbage. Most of it. Like 98. No, 99.98% of all the music today. Trash. Ever since Rihanna stopped making music, it's been pretty downhill. Whatever year that was. It's been real downhill ever since. It's sort of upsetting. It's real trash, but whatever. Rap after 2002? Damn. Well, there's plenty of good stuff in the early 2000s. 2002 is crazy. I would say after you know, you talk about like old school rap and stuff. You can give it to like 2005, man, 2006. T.I., hello. You know, I ain't close to T.I. Can't just leave that man out. Hi, I'm doing good. How are you? How you doing? Let's go. And what is a bad night? The Rubber Band Man? I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs. Nine, right, 45 from my other hand. Control man, always Hello. Hey, God loves you. Actually, God told me to tell you that I'm his favorite person ever, and if you don't listen to me, you gonna die. So, if I were you, I would listen to everything I'm saying and take notes. Just saying. You got to. You got, free will. You can choose or whatever. But if you choose wrong, you gonna die. So, no way you said that. Believe what you want to. Oh, ye of little faith. Then Nelly was a spoo. Why you hate on Nelly for? Don't let anyone clown you here. You must be new here. So we got some new folks in the room. Some new folks in the building who've never been here before and don't know what goes on. It's my dream in life. I mean, nothing else I really want except a house. That's about it. More money in a house. And God loves you. Duh. He literally tells me stuff all day long. Like, I don't need you to tell me anything about him. Like, I'm his right-hand girl. Like, I don't know what you talking about. You're supposed to be listening and taking notes if you care about your salvation or whatever. They say there's gonna be some people that's gonna be like, hey, I did your work. I told people about you. And he's gonna be like, I never knew you. Just saying. I would try and be here for you. He's not doing anything stupid. I don't need it. Not some random stranger on the internet. I'm gonna be there for you. I got you. I don't know you. Leave me alone. How come y'all only be people speaking on how you have a God if they're in the church and they're a man and they got a microphone and they have a huge following? And then usually the people you don't suspect, like somebody with a speech impediment like Moses, someone who's like had a whore for a wife like Hosea or whatever. And usually stuff like that. People you never expect. Those people are interesting, things along the line. Religious people are interesting, period. I mean, I'm like, do what you do, because I feel like some people really need that so they don't, like, kill somebody else. But all this, like, God's only speaking to certain people, and it's like, every individual is saying some different shit. I mean, you're just supposed to believe them, take their word for it. But I would not be like, yeah, no, God speaks to me directly. Like, he told me this and that. And it's like, no, real. So it's like, why am I supposed to believe you? Almost like everybody just out here doing shit. You just believe who you want to. It's almost like it's just all made up. Almost. It's almost like it's man-made, being that, God is man. And supposedly created man first and then a woman. Even though after that, women gave birth to conceive more people. But the Bible just got a whole lot of stuff in it that just don't make sense. And then people just be like, yeah, obviously it's all true. And it's like, but it just don't make sense. And they'd be like, well, it's just because you don't understand. You didn't read it. Like, no, I read it front to back. A lot of it didn't make no sense, man. Shit's crazy. Like, I read that thing. I read it a couple of times. I got one. Matter of fact, it's right here. It got all the Hebrew names in it. So you say it the right way and you're not blaspheming, because wasn't no letter J back then. And God is the title. Why does the Christian God not have a name and all the other ones do? Anybody ever thought about that? Like the Christian God is just God, but everybody else's God got names. I mean, in Hebrew he has names, but you know, people just do what they want nowadays. They just, yeah, we just go to church on Sundays and eat pork and do all types of crazy shit all throughout the week. But on Sunday, I'm there, so I'm good. God loves me. It don't even actually say that anywhere in the Bible. It don't say to go to church on Sundays. It said they worshiped on the first day of the week. Or no, the seventh day of the week. Because Sunday is the first day of the week. Depending on what calendar you got, I guess. But it definitely said to worship on like the seventh day of the week. Let's find it real quick. Hold on, it's probably gonna take me a while. This has been a minute. I've read it all the way through, but god damn it, this thing is thick. Okay, there's a lot in it. And I feel like the people that cherry pick and automatically know where some stuff is have never read like good portions of it. Don't even start on the books they took out. Because how are we letting the Roman Catholic Church decide which parts of the Bible you can read and keep? We're just with the Nation of Islam. Boo. They all suck. I told you, I'm not trying to be no goddamn influencer. I'm an anti-influencer. Because don't nobody be talking about it enough. Because there's a bunch of people that's like agnostic atheists or like be questioning their own religion and shit. But nobody wants to talk about it because the majority is still like, you can't say that. You can't do that. You don't know what you're talking about. It's like, nah, like, can we just actually talk about how some of the shit don't make sense? Like, can we just have a conversation about it? Wait, you don't understand. You're going to hell for talking shit. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I don't think so. I feel like when you die, it's just nothing. But, you know, if I die and someone's like, nah, you was actually talking shit against me all this time, so you gonna have to be burned for eternity. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, yes, it is what it is. It seems pretty unfair, you know? If you, like, I'm talking to this person, like, it's like, if you designed me, if you gave me this brain, you gave me the ability to, like, reason and have logic, and I'm sitting here thinking about certain things, and I'm like, if A, then B, and stuff ain't adding up, and so I conclude in my mind that that's not something I have to do. And then I get punished for all eternity for it because it turned out that was right. Like, this thing don't make sense was actually right, and that was what I was supposed to do. Then, you know, and it's just like, okay, cool. You in charge. What you say goes. Even though it's bizarre, even though it's crazy for someone to, you know, be able to have free will and do whatever they want. But you punish them for making certain decisions just for all of eternity. It seems like overkill. Mm-hmm. Also, killing the firstborn children. That really seemed like overkill. I guess a lot of stuff is just like really fucked up, and people just look past it or just be like, God can do that because he's God. Well, it sounds fucked up. I gotta find the part about them bathing. That's how you know it wasn't white people. I gotta find that shit. That's what I need to find. It's probably gonna take me a minute. Alright, place of borderline atheism. Okay, books. Okay. Whatever. Maybe we need counseling. For what? What are you qualified in? Where did you get your degree from? To be able to help people with that sort of thing. Because if you didn't, I don't want to hear shit. Okay, it was like the temple and the Levites and stuff. It's a lot. I feel like it's just a lot of just extra. That's why people don't read it all. Because you're not reading through Exodus. You're not reading through Leviticus and Numbers. You're reading Psalms. When you want to feel good. Or the New Testament. That's it. That's what people be reading on Sundays. Psalms, Proverbs, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Sometimes Acts, Romans. That's mostly it. Every now and then, Revelation, when they want to shake it up, they go into God's real judgment. Every now and then. Usually they don't. It's too scary. I'd be faster on my phone, but I'm already here. Okay, this is building temple and altars and stuff. Okay, alright. Closer. Mercy seat. Getting shekels. Oh, they had to wash the bowls. You know, white people wasn't washing their utensils and stuff either. They wasn't washing their bodies. They definitely they was washing the bowls in the tabernacle. Yep, it says for Aaron and his sons so shall wash their hands and feet. Does it sound like Aaron and his sons are white people? I don't think so. In the BC times, washing their hands and feet? I don't think so. The French fries did it. Can I serve it? They were definitely melanated folks out here. I mean, they're in the Levant, which is not in Europe. It's not where white people was at. Wait, they got a map back here. I mean, they made it seem like this was like part of it. That's crazy because they just got like Africa and then Europe. And then they're like, yeah, it's basically, you know, in Europe, it's basically, right? It's like down, it's basically there. It's like, nah. Them Sims was at least tan, you know. They might have been darker than me, but they definitely wasn't no white people going around washing their hands and feet before doing stuff. I don't think so. When they go into the tabernacle of the assembly, they shall wash with water, that they die not. Or when they come near to the altar to minister the burnt offering by fire to Yahuwah. Yep. They had to wash so they didn't die. This is what I'm saying. That's how you know. Well, written by no white people. I mean, it said that at least the Levites, whatever, because, I don't know. They make it seem like the pastors and whoever's in charge, like they're the Levites now. Some people don't even give a damn, you know? It's like your whole identity, your whole thing is like this story, but don't even give a damn about different parts of it. And like how I got to what it is today from like what it says here. You know? Like, how do we go from them collecting money as tithes in the church? Hey, Dad. When they originally was giving I mean, they did give money too, but it was originally supposed to be land going to the Levites, and then it got changed over time to like currency and stuff. This is confusing. Cause I was about to say, well, the shekels was for offering, but they didn't even say that. It said God basically was like, yeah, get some myrrh and 500 shekels and some cinnamon, 250 shekels, sweet calamus, 250 shekels. Or was it the prices? I feel like this is the prices of it. That's what it looks like. Because it didn't say do anything with the shekels. It was saying how much each of them is worth, I guess. We're learning, something like that. Everybody left because I started talking shit about God and the Bible and their religion. That's what usually happens, you know. People don't like to hear it. Which is weird. Like, I feel like we should be able to have conversations about stuff instead of just being like, huh, it sounds weird. Oh well. Just blindly do it, you know? Like, how the hell white people get to saying Christianity is everything and it's talking about washing themselves, washing their hands and feet? They wouldn't even do that till very, very recently. Like the last about 100 or so years, 150 years. But here they was, Aaron and his sons, washing their hands and feet. So they didn't die. Like God was literally telling them, wash yourself, you filthy beings, you. So white people was horrible Christians, essentially, for like a long time, because they wasn't washing themselves. God told them to do that. I mean, technically, I guess he was talking to Moses to tell Aaron and his sons. I don't know. They go for everybody. Wash yourself. Wash feet. That's what I'm saying. That's all they were doing. Anytime they like went somewhere, like when they came to a new city or whatever, it's like the first thing they did was like wash their feet off. And let people's feet, yeah. White people don't be doing that. White people be talking about they don't wash their lower half of their body. The whole thing, it just, well, it trickles down. Damn sure ain't washing their feet or other people's feet. White people never. No, how did we get here? How they trick us? This ain't y'all. You not them. What's on? So between your toes or bed. That's what I'm saying. How long? Get hurry. I'm pretty sure there's a part about women being on their periods. Like they basically weren't supposed to. You wouldn't be supposed to sit on anything. Like a woman's supposed to have her own separate little area. Cause it's like she sat down somewhere. You're not supposed to sit on that same thing. Otherwise, you're gonna be unclean. So the whole thing about that, nobody care about that no more. It's almost like people just pick and choose parts of the Bible that they want to follow, and then call themselves good people. Cause I'm Christian, I follow the Bible. So when you on your period, don't nobody else sit on the couch after you. I don't think so. But nobody cares, you know? Nobody cares. It's literally just go to church. Don't let gay people. Well, it depends now. Sometimes I got gay people in church now. Are you still saying random things? Why are you still asking about it? You already asked that question. Why are you so emotionally invested into someone choosing to yap about stuff on Friday? Because I gave you an answer. I told you exactly why already. You can't even think any other thoughts. Can't even have a conversation about anything else. And I literally already answered the question. It's weird. I feel like it's in Leviticus. Maybe. That's where all the laws and stuff that people don't want to read. And that's why Jewish people took and made up, a whole bunch of stuff that they be doing because they took like all this shit that Christians will be reading and like, went with it. So they don't eat certain foods together, and I feel like they women still be they still be sitting on the same couches and stuff. I'll find it. Can we talk about leprosy? How leprosy was them turning white? Yeah. White people, How the hell you get a condition to make your skin turn white? If you're already white. Hold on. The plague of leprosy is in a man. Then he shall be brought unto the priest, and the priest shall see him, and behold, if the rising be white in the skin, and it have turned the hair white, and there be quick raw flesh in the rising, it is an old leprosy in the skin of his flesh, and the priest shall pronounce him unclean, and shall not shut him up, for he is unclean. If the leprosy breaks out abroad in the skin, leprosy comes. Now, where's the part where Mary's hand turned white? I think I need that part. So her hand turned white, babe. Cause she was talking shit. She was talking shit about Moses' wife. For some reason, she's hating. The guy was like, "Oh yeah, shut the fuck up, bitch." Turn her hair white. Let's read that part. She shut up real quick. She didn't say nothing else. The whole rest of the book. She didn't say shit else. Where's that at? It was after they got out of Egypt. It was like right after that. Where's that at? Cause how the hell white people was sneaky. They're like, yeah, this is definitely us. Like, yeah, we're the Christians, and like, how come your book got a story about somebody getting their hand turned white? How this gonna happen if they was already white? Yeah, I said there's a lot of stuff that don't make no sense. Wait till I find it. I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, Pharaoh, blah blah blah. Pharaoh. Yeah, the firstborn children dying is crazy. Also, crazy work. Cause I'm like, what the babies do? They ain't do nothing. I feel like I'm so close. The outer agent, your people, blah blah blah. Let them wash their clothes. You know damn well this ain't talking about white people. Third day, God said, wait. Oh, sanctify them today and tomorrow. Let them wash their clothes. Man, he tricked everybody. Where is it? Fine. What the hell is mumps? The disease? The shit you catch? Oh, where is it? I know it's somewhere here. Ah! I should just look it up. I don't know why I'm making different for myself. Okay. Wow, I was way past it. Okay, wait, this is before they came out of Egypt. I was mistaken. I thought it was after. It was Exodus 4 and 6. No, it's not. AI lied. Hold on. I might have mixed up two different stories. Because it was like, it wasn't Moses. AI get on my fucking nerves. They always trying to mansplain some shit. I'm like, what verse was it? Mary's hand turned white. Actually, it wasn't Mary. It was Moses. Okay, where was it her hand? It was Moses' hand, but it was Mary's whole fucking body. Yeah. You ready? I feel like this alone should prove that the people was not white at all. So this is Mary and Aaron, you know, Moses king, brother them. Where's it at? 110. And the anger of God was kindled against them, and he departed, and the cloud departed from off the table, and behold, Miriam became leprous. white as snow. Get it. Where's it at? It's like 10. You see it? It's somewhere there. White as snow. Okay. It's right here. Somewhere. White as snow. Okay, it's probably really hard to see, but it says she became leprous, white as snow. So what are they gonna be like? Oh, she was just tan white and became like even more white. Like, what is the logic? You know, how would they justify that? Because how do you become white if you're already white? How would that make it? I don't feel like it is. So it's not. Because it was like, that was a curse. Like, that was like a crazy thing to happen. You know, it's not like, oh, she's just white and then she just got even more. You know how like white people get pale? You know, when you get scared or something? Like, don't say that. Don't say like she was scared and just like the little bit of color she had left her body. Like, no, it's like God did it. It said, a cloud departed from off the tabernacle. Behold, Miriam was leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, Mount Adonai, I beseech you, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed when he comes out of his mother's womb. So she looked bad. She looked dead. Because her skin turned white. So Moses cried unto God, saying, Heal her now, O El, I beseech you. He was like, please, her skin white, heal her. She look bad. She look like she's dying. She look like people that done dead. He's like, please, God. And so then, you know, the solution is you just put her outside for 7 days. Let her be shut out from the camp 7 days, and after that, let her be received in again. And Miriam was shut out from the camp 7 days, and the people journeyed not till Miriam was brought in again. So basically, they were just chilling. They just put her outside on the porch. Like, fuck you, Mary. Go over there until your skin heal up with something. 7 days of tanning is crazy. They don't even say like she was healed. They just say she came back. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, I feel like it's almost like ChatGPT wrote this. Like, it's your stuff, but it don't be like making sense. You know, like there's this whole thing, because what would happen was she was like, Mary was talking about how Moses married a woman that was Cushite. And like they was supposed to do that. But she's like, oh, he went marry this woman. And God's like, oh yeah? Leprosy. Talking that shit. Basically. Wait, hold on. We should probably read the whole story. Because, you know, Christians don't do that. Okay, let's start from the beginning. And Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moshe because of the Cushite women whom he had married. For he married a Cushite woman. And they said, has God indeed spoken only by Moshe? Has he not spoken also by us? Oh, that was it too. He was like, basically the same thing people knew now. They was like, oh, God's speaking on your behalf? Well, like, he speaks to us too? Like, what you talking about? The same exact thing. They said, has God indeed spoken only by Moshe? Has he not spoken also by us? And God heard it. I mean, they just act like he just be popping up every now and then. Like, whatever. Now the man Moshe was very meek above all the men which were upon the face of the earth. And God spoke suddenly unto El Moshe, and unto El Aaron, and unto Miriam, come unto ye three unto the tabernacle of the assembly. He was like, come here and get in the tabernacle. Baby kids are in there, and he took shit. And they came out, and the three came out, and God came down in the pillar of the cloud, and stood in the door of the tabernacle, and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth, and he said, hear now my words, if there be a prophet among you, I, God, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. My servant Moshe is not so, who is faithful in all my house. Oh. So he's saying he's using Moses to speak to him, but he's not, Moses wasn't his prophet, so he's like, let's speak through y'all or something. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches, and the similitude of God shall he behold. Wherefore then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moshe? I'm confused. He seems like he's not a prophet, but then he's like, why y'all talking shit about him? And the anger of God was kindled against them, and he departed. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous. So this is the whole thing. Like, he's mad that they was talking shit, and so he turned Mary's skin white. But it didn't say it turned back. It just said they put her out for a week, and then let her come back. It's like, what was she doing? Like, did they put food out for her? Was she just fending for herself? Like, picture little Mary just gathering grass and berries and stuff, like trapping a little squirrel and roasting over fire. I'm just like, poor little Mary, poor baby. Well, I guess she shouldn't have been talking shit. But it don't say like she got healed or like her skin changed back or whatever. But it definitely made a big deal, like, oh, her skin white now. That's crazy. And she was like, please, play for me. No, I think Aaron said that. Yeah, Aaron. She didn't even say shit else. Aaron was like, please, turn her back. That's crazy. Putting this out like it was a problem. You know what? Because she's probably making a good point. She probably saying the same shit I be saying. Like, oh, what you mean you heard from God? Like, God can't talk to me too? Like, why he only speak through you? And they was like, get the fuck out. I don't know. I mean, it made it seem like God was mad at her, but it seems like men just made this up. Because they hate us. Because, I mean, that's how they started with it. Like soon as people was created, oh, the woman fucked up. Oh, it's her fault. And it's like, what was Adam doing the whole fucking time? The snake was talking to Eve, just twiddling his thumbs? Because was he not asleep on the job? How, like... And it don't say nothing about God telling her directly. They told Adam, don't touch your shit. And then he, like, told Eve or something. Something like that. That's what it seemed like. He was praying, he called the Lord's name in vain as well. It is, ain't it? And it was raining real hard earlier. And didn't nobody even strike me down or nothing. I just kept on yapping about it. It's been a while. Crazy work. He just let me do it, huh? And okay, deep sleep made Eve. I'm pretty sure he told Adam before he even made her. He literally did. First of all, Eve wasn't even fucking alive. She wasn't even there. When he first said not to eat from the tree, like, I'm pretty, like, she was not. This is Genesis 2:15. And God took the man and put him into the Garden of Eden to dress it and to guard it. And God commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden you may freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat of it. For in that day you eat thereof, you shall die. Shall surely die. And God said, it's not good that man shall be alone, and I will make him a helpmeet for him. Like, it's literally right after that. I didn't even realize that shit. Like, because there's so much stuff in here. It's pretty much right after he told Adam, hey, don't eat from this tree. Then he made Eve. He didn't tell her shit. He made Adam and told him what to do. And then made Eve, and then was just like, okay, y'all go home. And then Eve, seems like she just literally didn't know. Well, obviously it's evident that Adam told her. But that's what I'm saying. It's like God didn't tell her directly. He told Adam, and then Adam told her. Because then the snake asked her, and then she was like, oh yeah, what'd she say? And the woman said, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God has said, you shall not eat of it, neither shall you touch it, lest you die. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like telephone. Like, he told Adam, like, don't eat of it. You gonna die. And then Eve was like, yeah, don't eat it. We can't even touch it. But God didn't originally say to Adam, like, don't eat it, don't touch it. You're gonna die. Okay, so Adam told Eve at some point, it's not clear when, after she was formed. She wasn't born. That's so weird. He wasn't born, but everybody else was, because to punish Eve for doing some shit that God didn't even directly tell her to do, till Adam told her. But the whole thing was the tree is the knowledge of good and evil, so it's like without that, they literally had no knowledge of good and evil. So it's like how they was actually supposed to know. I don't even see how they was like able to stand there and speak words. Like it made it seem like they just didn't know shit. They didn't even know they was naked. Like how they supposed to know good or evil without eating the knowledge from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil? But they supposed to know to obey and not to disobey. But they didn't even know they didn't have no clothes on. Next winter, you should try winter dam. Where that at? And that's what I'm not understanding. They were supposed to know for sure. Like, yeah, obey. If you disobey, this gonna happen. But they didn't even know they was naked. Like how? You don't have the self-awareness to know what you look like. But you're supposed to know, yeah, like, you just got here, you was just formed out of dirt or whatever. But yeah, there's this big scary God and you shouldn't disobey with him, otherwise you're gonna be cursed and like have all this bad shit happen to you. It's like, you know, like imagine you just here, like you like it's like a baby being born, but like a full-grown adult. Like amazing, there's nothing before them. They didn't know shit. All of a sudden they're just like, hey, you're here. Adam named the animals. By the way, eat all this shit, but don't touch this one specific tree, which is the knowledge of good and evil. So without that, obviously, they don't have knowledge of good and evil because they didn't eat from the tree. But, you know, it's like they seem like there's these stupid baby people, but somehow have knowledge of like walking and talking and taking care of crops, but also don't know good and evil and don't know that they're naked. You know, it just seems off. The streamers are finally getting monetized. Okay, not yet. I said we on the way. I ain't say it's about to happen tomorrow or anything like that. Hold on. Like, give me maybe another month or two or something like that. Give me a minute. Wait. They don't know you. They still doing that. I feel like that's old. I was thirsty. All this goddamn yapping. This is also crazy. I'm pretty sure if God was real, I would have been struck down a long time ago. Like, he just let me keep going. I don't know. And there's like, you know, all this threatening verbiage that you get from religious people and Christians. Where like, we don't see. Like as if there's just gonna be this horrible demise. Like I'm just allowed to just do what I do. Probably live a long, good life, hopefully. But then it's just supposed to just be like this horrible end, and I just live that for eternity. But I don't be bothering nobody. You know, I ain't killed nobody, I ain't raped nobody, I ain't stole from nobody. But just because I'm just thinking about stuff out loud and questioning it, I'm gonna be tortured for eternity. But someone who's did all types of fucked up shit, killed somebody's wife. Didn't David stole somebody's girl and had their husband killed in battle? Do you know that King David in this here book? He literally saw some girl bathing, Bathsheba, and was like, "Hey, you cute." And she's like, "But I got a husband. I got a man." He's like, "That don't matter. That don't matter at all. Matter of fact, let's have him killed." Kill him. And then he was like, "Oh my gosh, that was a horrible thing to do. I feel so bad. God, please forgive me." He was like, okay. He was like, "All right, sure." Yeah, you my king or whatever. You the king over my people. Yeah. And it's like, but I'm gonna be tortured for eternity for talking shit. Like that's crazy. Like I just think I feel like that's really crazy. Is what we prefer today's standard of dick. I feel like seeing somebody's wife and be like, hey, I want her, and then killing her husband, that's more than a dick. Like that's a psychopath. Like that's pretty psychotic. If you just randomly see some woman bathing, you're like, I'd like to have her. Oh, she's married? Kill her. Something's like that's what I'm saying. When you not religious, you actually look at the shit for what it is. Cause I feel like religious people just be like, yeah, great King David, he's so cool. Meanwhile, one of his own sons was trying to kill him. One of them was trying to commit incest with one of their sisters. Like his kids was off the chain. Where's that at? I forgot where that's at exactly. Kings. And it was like I feel like he kept doing shit because it was somebody, was it Abner? Somebody, one of the prophets at the time, like kept telling him about himself. He kept being like, "Hey, really keep fucking up. God's mad about it." He's like, "I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to. Please forgive me, God." It was just like it just kept happening. There's a lot of bad people in the Bible. Was there anybody who was serving God and like doing good? Like they didn't kill nobody, they didn't kill nobody's babies, and you know, like I mean, I guess Moses not, because there was a part where they said Moses was like a leader in battle. Like he left somewhere. Like that's how he got the wife from Cush, because he was over there, but he was like fighting and stuff. So I'm pretty sure he killed people. I don't know. Everybody was killing people back then. And then that one girl, like her husband was stupid, and they was just like, yeah, I'm taking your wife too. Like he just took a couple of people's wives. Like he was just like collecting them at one point. Like yeah, join the harem or whatever. Harem, is that what it's called? I don't know. This is like no other women's views, but they are busy with their own situation, family sometimes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's because I ain't got no kids. I got a lot of free time. And I like it that way. It's better for the Bible to pick a bunch of people who are imperfect as opposed to just talking about people who are perfect all the time. I guess. But I mean, it's talking about people doing fucked up, crazy shit, and then people are like, wow, God's chosen. David was so awesome. You know, like, he was taking people's wives. Like, is that not, like, adultery? Like, fornication? Like, I'm pretty sure he committed several sins. But it's like, as long as you just be like, I'm sorry, it's fine. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of women. A lot of kids. And then it was like one of the women. The Bible's funny. It was like one of the wives he had. He was dancing. He was like worshiping God, and he was dancing. It was when he was dancing so hard his clothes fell off, and one of his wives was like mocking. It was the one that had the stupid husband. And he took her, and then the husband ended up dying or something. She was like mocking him or something while he was dancing. He was like, "Oh, you mocking me? Yeah, I ain't never having sex with you ever again. We ain't about to have no kids." But she was just like his wife forever, and he just like didn't interact with her, didn't have sex with her like ever again. Just because she made fun of him like one fucking time. But men out here like bullying people and like doing all this crazy shit. It was something like that. No, I was trying to find the part where he stole Bathsheba or whatever. Because that's where I started at. It's just a lot of shit. still alive. That's past that. Exactly, he did. David. Was it Nathan? I think it was Nathan the prophet. Speaking of dancing here, but the dancing plague, I sure did. I forgot what region it was in. There was a couple of documented cases of like mass psychosis. That wasn't Tomorrowland. Yeah, a couple of cases like that. And it's like the people couldn't stop. Like they was like dying and shit. It's crazy. Okay. Got it. The man was diabolical. So David was an asshole. Pretty sure, like everybody, the further back you go, people sound like they were just psychotic. They were just doing shit. Just because they could. This is the second Samuel. What? Dance festival or something. The man who was on the bus driver. He had a bus full of kids. He was there was one thing he said to kids. It was a fence. It's not this is part one. I'm not doing that. We not doing that shit. I'm not about to read a bunch of paragraphs. See, lose me the first couple words. Nah, we not doing that stupid shit. So well, that was part one. I ain't reading no more parts, nigga. We reading 2 Samuel 11. And it came to pass, this is verse 2, I just started verse 2. It came to pass in the evening tide that David arose from off his bed and walked upon the roof of the king's house, and from the roof he saw a woman washing herself. First of all, why was he just outside bathing? Because shit like this be happening. And the woman was very beautiful to look upon. And David sent and inquired after the woman, and one said, is not this Bathsheba, the daughter of Eliam, the woman of Uriahu, the Shittites? Again, I guess it's supposed to be. This got the old Hebrew names, okay? Bear with me. And David sent messengers and took her. They even asked. I hate the fucking before modern times. They just went to her house and just took her. Like, did she at least get to put on clothes? Shit. It said, and messengers, they took her. She came in unto him, and he lay with her. She was purified and from her uncleanliness, and she returned unto her house. Like, he literally just kidnapped this lady and forced himself on her and sent her back, and then she got pregnant. Technically not because, period. Huh? Where'd you come from? Oh, that was you talking about dance plague. Wasn't nobody talking about you typing a paragraph? Are you okay? We was talking about, man, we was talking about part 1. Oh, wait, why was he talking about you? Hold on, now I'm confused. I was talking about the man that's talking about this is part 1. You was talking about our money. I don't know why. Correct spelling punctuation. Well, I'm trying to read. I'm trying to decipher shit. That's what the point of the rules is for. Sleep with her and bring her back to her regular house. No, he brought her over there, slept with her, and then sent her back to the house where she was at. Said she returned unto her house. He sent messages over there. They kidnapped her. He basically raped her. It didn't say she consented to any fucking thing. It didn't say anybody asked her if she was okay with it. If she wanted to do any of that, you know. So they went in there, got her, he slept with her, and then sent her back home. That's what King David did. God's favorite king or whatever. That's what this man did. And I feel like Christians will be like, yeah, that's our King David. We love him. It's fine. So got her pregnant. She conceived and sent and told David and said, I am with child. And then he's like, oh shit, how'd that happen? Fuck. And then David sent to Yoav, saying, "Send me Uriyahu the Shittite, or Hittite. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It says shitty in here. Shitty. I don't know." And Yoav sent Uriyahu to David, and when Uriyahu was come unto him, David demanded of him how Yoav did, and how the people did, and how the war prospered. And David said to Uriyahu, "Go down to your house and wash your feet." And Uriyahu departed out of the king's house, and there followed him a mess of meat from the king. So he told him, "Go out here, wash your feet," and he sent them a bunch of food. So he followed him a mess of meat from the king. But Uriyahu slept at the door of the king's house with all the servants of his Adonai, which is his lord, and went not down to his house. And when they had told David, saying, "Uriyahu went not down into his house," David said unto Uriyahu, "Came not you not from your journey, and why then did you not go down unto your house?" Oh yeah, he was trying to get him to go back home so he can get his wife pregnant, even though she's already pregnant. So they would know that was his. Yeah. Trying to force her to marry her and anything. I mean, I'm pretty sure, didn't she... Yeah, we'll just keep reading. Hold on. So basically, you try to bribe him and be like, "Yeah, here's a bunch of food. Go back home to your wife. Have fun." And Uriyahu said unto El David, "The ark and Yasharel and Yehuda abide in tents, and my Adoni Yoav and the servants of my Adoni are encamped in the open fields. Shall I then go into my house to eat and to drink and to lie with my woman?" So it's basically like, I serve you, I'm a little servant, whatever. He's like in the military, basically. And he's like, "Nah, y'all out here at the battlefield, so I'll be out here with y'all." He's like, "I ain't got time to go home. Have sex with my life. Try to serve you. Okay? As you live and as your soul lives, I will not do this thing." And David said to Uriyahu, Tarry here today also, and tomorrow I will let you depart." So Uriyahu abode in Jerusalem that day and the morrow, and when David had called him, he did eat and drink before him, and he made him drunk. And at evening he went out to lie on his bed with the servants of his Adonai, but went not down to his house. And it came to pass in the morning that David wrote a sefer to Joab and sent it by the hand of Uriyahu. He wrote in the sefer, saying, "Set ye Uriyahu in the forefront of the hottest battle." He's like, "This man will go home and have sex with his wife. Put him on the front line. Put him on the field." I'm weak. It's the hottest battle. I didn't say just put him out there. It said put him in the hottest, whatever looked like a bunch of people was dying. Put him out there. Just put him out there. He had to run to. Nah, I'm not reading your parts. He's a king without respect. He was worked during that time. He probably could have slept 80% of the population that wasn't married if he wanted to. He killed someone. Shut up. That's all y'all do. Yeah, but men could do that back then. Shut the fuck up. I'm glad y'all can't now. Stupid shit. Say Uriyahu, the front of the hottest battle, retire ye from him, that he may be smitten and die. It came to pass when Yoav observed the city, that he assigned Uriyahu unto a place where he knew that valiant men were. And the men of the city went out and fought with Yoav, and there fell some of the people of the servants of David, and Uriyahu the Shittite died also. It's fucked up. It's real fucked up. You just want to be with this woman so bad. He went and grabbed her, had sex with her, she got pregnant. And then he's like, "Okay, well, I gotta make it so her husband had sex with her, so it looked like this their baby." Because this is while he was literally already out to battle, pretty much. And he's such a loyal ass fucking military guy. He's like, "Nah, I'm out here. I'm in the field. I got home. You have time to go home and do that." And then he's like, "Okay, well, I'll just kill you in battle." And he just read about it. I want to make sure he wasn't returning. Duh. Yeah, that's what I just read. Yes. It literally said put him at the forefront of the hottest battle. And he basically said not to protect him. He said retire you from him. Like, basically, like, just put him out here, leave him. Like, don't even try to defend him. It's crazy work. Crazy work. And then he died, and David basically like, "It's okay. Let not this thing displease you, for the sword devours one as well another." He was like, "Everybody die." Wait, hold on. Was it 25? And David said unto the messenger, thus shall you say unto Joab, let not this thing displease you, for the sword devours one as well as another. Make your battle stronger against the city and overthrow it. So just like, it's fine, people die every day, B. It's fine. And then he went and got this sheep and was like, okay, she's my wife now. Because her husband did. Bruh, he's probably like, oh my gosh, you poor thing, your husband died. Oh no. Don't worry. You can be one of my wives. Even though she's already pregnant with his child. Like, that's some crazy shit. Like, these things are a bit evolved. Not really. Just because y'all can't openly do fuck shit no more. Some of y'all would if you could. Would if you could. You don't have the ability to. I mean, that's how we get podcasts like Mr. Ballin. A bunch of crazy stuff, crazy stories of people dying. That's literally what half those stories are. They kill somebody because they want a woman. That's like half of them. Like a good amount of the shit I be listening to. When a woman ends up dead, it's because some man wanted her. Or if a man ends up dead, it's because somebody else wanted, you know, like, it's a lot of that. A lot of people dying and shit because just selfishness. And it's mostly men. Yeah, there'd be some stories of women, whatever, shut up. But it's mostly men killing somebody over some stupid shit. Just because you want something they got. Madness. I ain't never even thought about that, bro. Like, I don't even feel like it's ever been a time like as mad as gosh, like as mad as I was. I don't feel like I've ever been like, you know what? You know what I'm finna do? Like, come up and play and like kill somebody. Like, this is just doing the most. That's what pretty much all history is. Yeah, whatever. That's all men do is fight over shit. That's what all war is. All confrontation half the time. Just men fighting over shit. I guess women argue over stuff too sometimes, but it's not the same. Like, no group of women, like, no countries ever went to war because a woman was upset about something, you know? Yeah, there'd be a couple women here and there that kill people, but it's like, women aren't in a position of power like that, even if they was. Could you imagine? I feel like even if somehow we did get a female president, we're never going to war. Nobody gonna take it seriously. It's gonna be a time of peace if that happened. That would never happen though. Which I don't think it should. They would probably kill her. Don't you dare. A woman should not be president just because I don't trust men around her like not to kill her. I really don't. It's like about come on, Kamala here. Like, they would have killed her. Oh, black lady at that? I mean, close enough. Whatever the hell she is, like, nah. They would not have let her continue to see the light of day. If she was in there in charge, in the executive office, a black lady. I'm still surprised we let a black man do it, but I think it's mostly because they're all related. Ain't no way. I feel like that low key proves it. Like Obama being able to be president for 8 fucking years. And they didn't try to kill that man once. They didn't even try. They tried to kill Trump more times than they tried to kill Obama. Like, they openly try to shoot at Trump more times than, like, I feel like most presidents, honestly. But definitely more than Obama. Like white people was talking shit, but didn't nobody, like, actually try to assassinate that man. They were just talking shit. I feel like that low-key proved time has changed also. Yeah, a lot of black people be doing stuff now, and like white people don't cause violence the way they used to. They just talk shit about you. But I do still think that. I think if like a black woman was president, nah. You ain't fit that. You ain't in that bloodline. You ain't in Secret society and shit. Nah, you're not part of the plan. Nah, you gotta go. Smart, you seen stuff. I don't know, man. I feel like that proves he's in on it. Cause how the hell? That's the only way I can figure it out. Can't be. How the hell? How the hell else? And this was recession years, a little bit. It was like right in the recession. Maybe that's why everybody was just so poor. They were just like, oh well, whatever. I don't know. I was little at the time. I was still, cause the first time in 2008, I was in 8th grade. I remember watching it in gym class when I was in middle school. Obama's actually the only person I've ever voted for. Cause as soon as I turned 18, cause my senior year of high school. Cause I started school late, so I was older than everybody else. I was like, I think it was like me and like 2 other people that was old enough to vote. I feel like I was hot shit. I feel like I was doing it. Like, yeah, some kids. Yeah, I gotta vote. Fucking adult citizen out here. Get to vote. I'm in high school. Yeah. So he started being president. He stepped up the clown peeps. What's that doing? I guess. I just feel like he in on it anyway. But I sure did vote for him. I was like, I'm vote for black guy for sure. I don't know what the policy is. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I don't even know what he was really trying to do. I ain't give a damn. I vote for him because he's black. He sure did make it sound good. I feel like he made it seem like everything was just gonna get in tip top shape. Everybody was gonna get a job, a bunch of money, no war, no crime. That's what it sounded like. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. That's really all I remember him saying. Yes, we can. That's the whole thing, the whole slogan. I was going to vote the next time, but then I was in Costa Rica, and I was like, I ain't doing all that. They was like, yeah, you gotta mail in this form, you gotta do this, and I was like, I'm not. Because I was going to vote for Bernie Sanders. But then I was like, never mind, he's too old. Which is crazy, because that was a decade ago. He's still going strong. I should have voted for him. Not that it would have made a difference, but you know. I feel like he's a cool guy. I feel like I gotta appreciate the people that's like actually trying. Like they actually be talking about fucked up shit that's going on, and I feel like they like literally trying, you know, to do some shit to help people, like as a politician or whatever. I feel like some of them are like that. And a lot of them, like, they really just be sitting on their ass, not doing shit, or just doing fucked up shit. Like, not at all trying to help nobody. One power, so others have power. Who? The president? I guess. Ain't people, like, ain't a bunch of companies that's all fucked up now because of them tariffs? Like, I'm pretty sure he do be able to just be doing some shit. It's like certain shit, you know? Like, he don't have, like, all the power in the world, but it's like, if he wanted to just do some silly, stupid shit, he could kind of do that and cost people a bunch of money, and they can't really do nothing about it. Because he literally did. So, you know, man, we're gonna have tariffs. And tariffs on everybody. And I promise you, we're gonna pay you all back. We're gonna pay you back for the tariffs. You're not gonna have to pay for anything. I'm pretty sure he says some shit like that. Like, yeah, we go on tariffs, but like, you gonna get reimbursed. And then nobody did. So it was like USPS and I think UPS, something like that. A bunch of companies now it's like they having to pay for it. Yeah, that's what it was. They said it was going. They putting an extra fee on everybody. Like it's trickling down. You get an extra fee on your packages now. Because they try to offset tariffs. Yeah, he didn't pay for shit. Like he said he was going to. He did do everything American. I don't even think it was that. I don't even think he thought that far. He just it seemed like he just be doing shit. I don't think he actually thought it through at all. I was like, you know what would be a good idea? Tariffs. We should have tariffs. It's giving like he just had found out that word that day. Hi, cut that up. It's giving he just found out that word that day and was like, ooh, tariff, that's a cool word. Can we do that? Can we put tariffs on somebody? I like that word. I like to put tariffs on other countries. Sounds like we get more money out of it. Like I feel like that's how he makes his decisions. Like it's not any type of like logical thing. It's just like, ooh, tariff's a cool word. Let's do that. Somebody get robbed. Probably not. It's broad daylight. Another financial dream. That's what I'm saying. He won't even. Like he literally be like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and don't worry, somebody else is gonna pay for it. Promise. And it's the Americans. It's the American people. Like, no, I got you. It's gonna be paid for sure, by you all. Be like, where's my keys at, then? It's not me. I feel like I was looking up something else, but there's just so much shit in here. Bruh, and then right on the next page, after he killed this man's, or this woman's man, after he killed her husband, then the next page is about his children trying to do nasty shit. Mostly his son, Absalom. Right, that was some real fucked up shit. Hold on. Damn, and then the kid they had died. I forgot about that. He died, and then they had another one, and then that was Solomon. I thought the kid that he got her pregnant with at first, that was Solomon. That baby died because God was mad about it. Let all it happen, let it all play out, and it was like, oh, yeah, you did some stupid shit. Your baby gotta die. Why didn't you just tell him not to do that in the first place? You know. So God made the child sick, and then it died. And it was like after David like begged and fasted, like went without food and shit too. He was like, please don't save him. And God's like, nah. He's like, nah. No, he's dead. Then I'm talking about people like, well, you gotta pray and ask God for stuff. God will literally sit there and be like, oh no, fuck your child. Kid's dead. And so David's like, okay, we'll just make another one. It's fine. Like, how did Bathsheba handle all this? And then nobody asked how she was doing. Like, basically got kidnapped, raped, and then the husband was murdered by the guy who kidnapped and raped her. And then God was mad about all this, so killed the baby. Because that's who needs to be punished. Is the newborn baby. You know, that's who needs to die. Not the freaking psychopathic murderer, but the innocent baby. That's the bad guy. So then he's just like, okay, we'll just make another baby. And then that's Solomon. But then after all that, then David got other kids who's grown already, right? So, bruh, chapter 13 starts off saying it came to pass that Absalom, the son of David, had a fair sister whose name was Tamar. And Amnon, the son of David, loved her. So like I said, he got all these kids. He got a son named Absalom, a daughter named Tamar, and a son named Amnon. Amnon was in love with Tamar, his sister. Amnon, the son of David, loved her, and Amnon was so vexed that he fell for his sister Tamar, for she was a virgin. And Amnon thought it hard for him to do anything to her. But Amnon had a friend whose name was Jonadab, the son of Shema, David's brother. So it's like his cousin. He had a friend, but it was his cousin. They're all related. Jonadab was a very subtle man. And he said unto him, Why are you, being the king's son, lean from day to day? Will you not tell me? What's wrong, brother? And Amnon said unto him, I love Tamar, my brother Absalom's sister. Nigga, that's your sister. This man said, I love my brother's sister. As if that's not his own sister. But see how men say shit? See how men act even way back then? It's so fucking foul. Instead of being like, yeah, fucked up, I want to get with my sister. You're like, yeah, I like my brother's sister. That's your sister. Like, that's your own fucking sister. You all have the same dad. You're all related. And Yehuda said unto him, Lay down on your bed and make yourself sick. I need some water. I drink all mine. God damn it. Okay, what was I? It's just the way they said he felt sick for her. It's like, yeah, sick in the head. Like, psychotic. Like, what do you mean? And so his cousin's basically like, what you sad for? What's going on? He was like, I love my brother's sister. I don't know what to do about it. And Yehonadab said unto him, Lay down to your bed and make yourself sick. And when your father comes in to see you, say unto him, I pray you, let my sister Tamar come and give me meat and dress the meat in my sight that I may see it and eat it at her hand. So he'll give this man a whole fucking plan. Like, oh, you want to sleep with your sister? Okay, here's what you're gonna do. Just fake sick. Act like you're sick and say you need your sister to come take care of you. Some fucked up shit. So he lay down and made himself sick. When the king was come to see him, Amnon said to the king, I pray you, let Tamar, my sister, come and make me a couple of cakes in my sight that I may eat at her hand. And David sent home to Tamar, saying, Go down to your brother Amnon's house and dress him meat. So they all grown. It seems like they all grown. No, wait. She was a virgin. It said go to Amnon's house. This is a grown goddamn man who's in love with his sister, his little sister who's a virgin. So he fakes sick so that the little sister who's a virgin comes to take care of. This is the Bible. This is what Christians... But they don't read this part. They skip over stuff like this. They just be like, Jesus died for our sins. Okay, so... David and Tamar, so Tamar went to her brother Amnon's house, and he was laid down, and she took flour and kneaded it, and made cakes in his sight, and did bake the cakes. And she took a pan and poured them out before him, but he refused to eat. And Amnon said, Have out all men from me. So, because he's the king's son, and he got all these people, all these men in the room with him, and basically told them all to get out. And they went out every man from him, and Amnon said unto Tamar, Bring me the meat into the chamber, that I may eat of your hand. And Tamar took the cakes which she had made and brought them to the chamber, and when she had brought them unto him to eat, he took hold of her and said unto her, Come lie with me, my sister. That's nasty. I'm telling you. Well, maybe some of them was white. Maybe. I don't know now. It definitely was an African, I'd say that. I feel like there was a little mix because what's his name was supposed to be the progenitor of like the Arabs, Ishmael, and those Wait, hold on. Where are we? Abraham had Isaac and Ishmael, right. And then Isaac had Jacob, and Jacob had 10 sons. I forgot where I was going with that, to be honest. Oh yeah, one of the sons was Judah, and David is descendant of that. So this is like what 100 years. They lived that long. Still roughly same time period or whatever. I don't know. I'm confused. They was washing themselves, but there was also incest going on. I don't know. I feel like there was like tan people. Like I feel like there was like Middle Eastern type looking people, basically. You know, I feel like that's who we're talking about. Especially if the progenitors of like Islam wasn't even a thing yet at the time. But it's like all the people were still like around in the same area, you know, type shit. So I feel like it would be like that. Okay, so yeah, he's like, come lie with me, my sister. Ew. And she answered him, nay, my brother, do not force me. For no such thing ought to be done in Yasharel. Do not you this folly. Like, she even tried to tell him. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a little girl, because it says she's a virgin. And she went to her brother's house. Like, he's a grown man, got his own house. And even she's like trying to tell him, like, oh, stop, you're not supposed to do that. That's crazy. And she said, and I, whither shall I cause my shame to go? And as for you, you shall be as one of the fools in the Yasharel. She was like, it's not going to be good. Don't do this. Now, therefore, I pray you, speak unto the king, for he will not withhold me from you. What? So I feel like she's basically saying that's really fucked up, but if you just talk to him, I'm sure we could, like, arrange something. Maybe, like, just don't force the shit, I guess. I don't know. He was like, maybe we could just, you know, just get married and just do it that way. That is so fucking weird. Howbeit he would not hearken unto her voice, but being stronger than she, forced her and lay with her. Then Amnon hated her exceedingly. It's so fucking. God, I hate men. Because they'll do that shit to this day. It literally said, one verse, he forced himself away with her, and the very next verse is like, yeah, and then he hated her a whole lot. Then hated Amnon her exceedingly. Then Amnon hated her exceedingly, so that the hatred wherewith he hated her was greater than the love wherewith he loved her. That's the whole lot. If he loved her, you know, if he actually loved her before. Didn't sound like it. And Amnon said unto her, arise, be gone. This is still like in the moment. Like it wasn't even like after the fact, like 24 hours later. It's like right after. He like, get out. I hate you now. After he literally raped her. Crazy. So arise, be gone. And she said unto him, there is no cause. This evil is in sending me away is greater than the other that you did unto me. Which is crazy. Like, you know, based on the culture and time period, like, it was even worse, I guess. For her to, like, have to walk away after that, as opposed to, like, them just being together in, like, this weird type of, you know, relationship. It's worse for her to, like, well, yeah, because she was a virgin. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so bad. She was basically like a virgin young child, and he raped her, and then got mad at her for no reason, and then sent her away. Yeah, because it's like that's the whole thing. When they get married, like they used to still check to like make sure he was a virgin and shit, and like if he wasn't, they like you know shunned you because he was like a whore or whatever. So she's basically like, you do this, you gonna fuck up my whole future. He's like, I don't give a fuck. So now she's just like she's not gonna be able to have a good life, like at all, because that's like how it was back then. Because she said, this evil in sending me away is greater than the other that you did unto me. But he would not hearken unto her. Then he called his servant that ministered unto him and said, put now this woman out from me and bolt the door after her. It's just so diabolical and unnecessary. Not only put her out, lock the goddamn door. Like, and she had a garment of diverse colors upon her, for with such robes were the king's daughters that were virgins apparelled. Then his servant brought her out, bolted the door after her, and Tamar put ashes on her head, and rent her garment of diverse colors that was on her, and laid her hand on her head, and went on crying. And Absalom her brother said unto her, Has Amnon your brother been with you? And behold now your peace, my sister, for he is your brother. Regard not this thing. Boy, if the tables was turned, imagine a man getting raped. And you just be like, yeah, it's okay. It's your brother. Don't mind him. Whoa. So she remained desolate in her brother Absalom's house. So she just had to go back and live with one of her other brothers, who was actually nice to her. Great. I think Absalom ended up killing Amnon, the guy that raped her sister. I think that's what's happening. Because he basically was like, alright, I'm not going to say nothing, but like he was like, we just going to act normal. But then I think he ended up killing him. Which, you know, awesome. Shouldn't have let it get that far, but, you know, awesome. Wait. I think he killed a lot. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, Absalom, he made this plan. He was like, "Hey, I'm trying to take on my brothers to go shear sheeps or something." Because he was like, "I pray you let my brother Amnon go with us." And the king said, "Why should he go with you?" But Absalom pressed him, and he let Amnon and all the king's sons go with him. Now Absalom had commanded his servants, saying, "Mark ye now, when Amnon's heart is merry with wine, and when I say unto you, Smite Amnon, then kill him, fear not, have I not commanded you, and courageous and be valiant?" The servants of Absalom did unto Amnon as Absalom had commanded. Then all the king's sons arose, and every man got him up upon his mule and fled. And it came to pass, while they all were in the way, that tidings came to David, saying, Absalom has slain all the king's sons, and there is not one of them left. So, yeah. One of David's sons raped one of his sisters. And one of the brothers got so mad about it that he killed all the rest of David's sons, including the one who raped her. I mean, I feel it was a bit overkill, but you know, at least there was some sort of justice. So another child put out. Yeah. There was a lot of cases of shit happening to kids. Like, it was one scene where, like, a couple bears killed a bunch of kids because they was talking shit about somebody being bald. They was just making fun of him. He was like, bald head, bald head. And then he was like, oh yeah? And then some bears came out the forest and, like, killed all of them. Just mauled them all and killed them. It was like, that's what you get. I don't even think they said anything else about it. They just moved on to something else. It didn't even say anything. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, I forgot about this part. He was so mad. He just killed all the other sons. He had a lot of kids. David did a lot. Cause he had a lot of wives. I forgot how many kids he had. I don't even know how many women he had. But he sure was collecting like Pokemon. Oh, now I want to find the one with it was like one of his first wives that he ended up not touching for the rest of her life because she made fun of him one time. That was crazy. Like, women used to get so fucking mistreated. It's just like they just not even people. Like, they just really just, hey, I want that one. Yeah, now get away from me. I'm like, what the fuck? That's why I don't let them even talk to me if it's not nice. Because they're crazy. Because first he had Shaw, whatever, Saul's daughter. Or maybe that was the one that he shunned. I forgot which one it was. I should have this problem anyways. Probably should. Yeah. I go on and on. She was like the first wife. It was what show was still alive. Okay, yeah, it's before that. So we're talking about a bunch of women and sons that he had. Aha. That's crazy. And then when he was little, Saul was trying to kill him. He's like, yes. Okay, wait, he had two women. Oh, this is after. I already took one of their women. Oh, I think that was his first wife. Maybe, sure, yeah. Huh? So it's 20 or 19, what? Here's your ammo. Huh? Did I miss something? What happened? Google ass it's 2019, what? For women? This is better. Oh, okay. Better. Fine. What was the first one? I feel like you're supposed to be with somebody. You're supposed to have Saul's daughter as a wife or something, but it like didn't happen. Something like that. Because at first he was like always in battle and stuff. Like he was real young. I think it's when he saw this guy and then took his wife. It just 2 of 8 named wives. Is more not named. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Um, yeah, because I think that's what it was. He was always fighting in wars and stuff, and then Saul was trying to kill him, so he was like ducking and dodging him. And he was just out here, and he was hungry, and then he saw this girl, I think. No, he heard there was this man who was rich, and that was Nabal, and then he had a wife. It says she was a woman of good understanding and of beautiful countenance, and the man was churlish and evil. I feel like they talk bad about this man just so it can be justified that David took his wife. Because he was just doing that shit. All the time, apparently. David heard the wilderness that Nabal did shear sheep, and David sent out 10 young men, and David sent out 10 young men. Get you up to Carmel, go to Nabal and greet him in my name. And thus shall you say to him that lives in prosperity, peace be both to you, and peace be to your house, peace be unto all you have. Now I've heard that you have shearers, now your shepherds which were with us, we hurt them not, neither were there aught missing unto them. Oh, I think he found some people that was like under Nabal. It's like this rich guy, he like found some of the servants, but like he didn't hurt him or something. He just like wanted to let him know, I don't know. He said, ask your young men, they will show you. Wherefore let the young men find favor in your eyes, for we come in a good day. Give, I pray you, whatsoever comes to your hand unto the servants to your son David. So he went to this rich man and basically just asked him for some shit. He was like, hey, I'm David. You know? Like, cause Saul was king, but then like David was supposed to be king, but then Saul wasn't having that, so it's like he was like famous, but not famous because he's like famous for like killing a giant and all that. He's like well respected, but I feel like he's basically just like, hey, I'm David. You know, people know about me, so like, give me some of your shit. You got a lot. Like this is basically what he did. He just found this guy that was rich and was just like asking him for some shit. And then the guy was literally like, who's David? Because he sent his servants to ask him. And he was like, who is this man? He literally said, who is David? Who is the son of Yeshai? There be many servants nowadays that break away every man from his enemy. Shall I then take my bread and my water and my flesh that I have killed from my shearers and give it unto men whom I know not whence they be? He was like, well, I'm not going to give you some of my shit. I don't know you. I was like, who the fuck is David? Bro, the way they made this story seem was like David's chosen by God and he's special, and he went and asked this guy for some free shit, just just out of the kindness of his heart or whatever. And the guy was like, no. Like, they made it seem like the guy was just all mean and stupid and, oh, he didn't want to help out David. And it's like, David just walked up to this random man, not even walked up to him, like, sent his servants to be like, hey, go ask him if I have some of this shit. He's like, whatever you have to give to David, go ahead and give it to us. And he's literally like, who is David? He's like, just because I have a bunch of shit don't mean I'm just gonna give you some stuff. Like, I don't know who you are. And so then David went to go kill him and take all his shit and his wife. But is he not a psychopath? I feel like we can reasonably concur that David was a psychopath. Can't get a shout out of what? Too late, already saw the mistake. Stupid. Too late. No, because this ain't that. This ain't one of them interactive lives where I'm like, oh, you want a shout out for me? Yeah, sure. No. We talked about how David was a psychopath, but they make it seem like he's just a special person chosen by God. You know, taking everybody's wives and killing them, killing their husbands. Just collecting people's wives like Pokemon. So then the servants came back to David, and David was like, "Yep, everybody put your armor on. Everybody get your weapons." He sent these servants to this man and was like asking for some of his shit, and the guy's like, "No." And he's like, "Okay, everybody get your weapons. We going over there to kill this man." Because he didn't want to give me some of his like, what, cattle, food. Oh no. And they had 400 men and 200 boat with the stuff. So then somebody told the rich guy's wife, Abigail, that David was coming to kill all of them because he's a psychopath. And they didn't want to give him free shit, so he's just coming to kill everybody now. And she's like, oh my god, no. So she made a bunch of food, and so she made 200 loaves, 2 skins of wine, 5 sheep ready dressed, 5 measures of parched grain, 100 clusters of raisins, cakes of figs, and she put them on some donkeys, and she was like, wait, I'm not trying to die. She was like, quick, give this man all the food we got. So she brought it to him. Oh, I think he guarded, like, for some reason he found some of this rich guy's servants, and then he like kept them safe. Like he guarded them like through the night or something. And then he was like, yeah, you know, there's no trouble. Whatever you can do to repay us for that, that'll be fine. And the guy's like, who are you? What are you talking about? And then David goes over there with all 400 of his men, armed with swords. Let's go. I don't know. Because white people have swords. The brown people have swords. Did they? In the Crusades? Oh, it just slide down this pole. Yuck. What's your pole about that big? It looks bigger when you hold it close to the screen, huh? Is you? Was you? Just because you put it real close to the screen, don't make it bigger. Just so you know. So, yeah, she made all this food. And then went to David and basically begging him not to kill everybody. Life seems hard back then. It seems really hard. I see what I said she was smart. She was just like, please. Life is hard enough. Please don't kill us. Like, I'm sick of this shit. She was like, don't even regard my husband. You know, the guy that was like, who's David? Who the fuck is he? She was like, don't even worry about him. She was like, his name's Nabal. I think that they said it meant like ignorant or something in Hebrew. She was like, you know, it's just his name. Like, he's stupid. Don't mind him. And she was like, oh, God withheld you from coming here to shed blood, so, you know, you must be lucky. Like, she's basically trying to talk him into, like, not attacking by saying that, like, you know, God led you here, and, you know, specifically not to kill us all. That's great. What a blessing. So pray you forgive the transgression, for God will certainly make my enemy a sure house. So I feel like she's just basically telling him all this good shit about him, like, oh yeah, you're chosen by God, and like, you know, somebody out to kill you, but it's fine, you're gonna prevail. He's like, oh my gosh, you so smart and special. I like what you're talking to me. Come here. And then she went back home, and her husband got drunk, and then he died. See, God smoked her husband. Oh wait. No, because she told him that basically David, like she told him everything that happened. That David was gonna come kill everybody, and she saved the day pretty much by giving him a bunch of food and be like, "Please don't kill us. You special. God loves you. Please don't kill us all." And then after she told him all this, he basically had a heart attack. And like 10 days later, he died. That's what it sounds like. It says heart died within him. Sounds like a heart attack to me. It says heart died within him, and he became as a stone. And it came to pass about 10 days after that he smote him, and yet God smote him, and he died. And then when David heard that her husband was dead, of course he was there. He was like, oh my lucky day. Oh, your husband died? You know what I'm saying? Come here. You're one of my women's now. And she was like, okay. I don't really got nobody else to take care of me, I guess. I think it's literally how it went back then. Like, they literally act like when a woman's husband died, it's like she just wasn't able to be left alone. Like, oh, her husband's dead. Okay, go get her. Bring her back over here. She can live with us now. Like, it almost sounds like they was, like, you know, maybe literal children who couldn't fend for themselves. You know, like they was a little girl who was just, like, left alone after their husband died. So someone else had to take care of them. Because they weren't fully grown and they couldn't just, you know, fend for themselves. That's what it be sounding like. Whenever someone's husband died, and like, ah, shit, I guess you gotta be somebody else's wife. Like, you have to. You don't have a choice. Like, you can't survive on your own. She's like 12. So, I don't think a 12-year-old girl can just, you know, survive out here. Actually, I don't know. I feel like we don't know enough about certain things, you know? It would be hard. You know, just like if that's possible. Yeah, you hear about kids running the streets in different areas. Like, what if, you know, like a young girl who was married to somebody, her husband died, like, would she be able to, like, fend for herself? Or whatever. Gosh, life sounded hard back then. That's enough of that. I'm gonna smoke some more. Jeez. That's some heavy shit. I see why they only read certain parts of the Bible on Sundays. Because you read other parts, you're going to be like, I need a break. Oh, look, is this already weed in there? I need a fucking break. This is some crazy shit. There's a lot. There's a lot of rape. There's a lot of taking people's lives, killing their husbands just so you can have them. There's a lot of murder. A lot of murder in the Bible. And it's like half the time God didn't do nothing about it. Like when one of David's sons raped their sister, God didn't say shit about it. God wasn't like, oh no, okay, this person got to be punished. The brother, which he said, excuse me, he sounds psychotic too, because he just killed everybody. He was like, oh, I'm so mad. I mean, it made sense. I feel like I didn't read all of it. Because I remember studying it in depth before. I think it was something like all the other brothers knew that the one brother had raped the sister, and he was just like cool with it. And so he was like really mad and just killed all of them. It was like, oh, so none of y'all want to stand up to him? Okay, y'all gotta die. I think it was something like that. I don't think he was just like crazy like the other one. But it was just like a lot of psychotic shit. You know, just real like wow. I don't know. Because then people be like, yeah, thank goodness, you know, everything's better now. And it's like, people are still crazy. I think it's just there is more accountability. Like you can't just go around taking people's wives and killing their husbands, and you just do that. Got police and jails. And it don't always work, but it's like at least it's something. Popping up in your suggestion is crazy. I know. I bring all the racist boys to the yard. My milkshake brings the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. They're like, it's better than yours. I know ain't no white girl you want that's on here that you bother more than me. I know it ain't. When's the last time you watched a white woman on here, Jerry? What's the last one? What was they doing? What they have going on? Have you watched the white woman go live? Or you just love black people? You just be watching this all the time? Wait, am I getting the trolls confused? Because they be saying the same shit, and half the time they have like the same color thing. Somebody was watching me yesterday. I feel like it was you. Maybe it was somebody else. They all blend in, stupid people, racist, white people. They all be saying the same stuff, and I do be getting them confused sometimes. I'd be like, yeah, he was here that day, and they'd be like, this is my first day. Like, well, you sound just like all the other ones. That's crazy. See, it wasn't you. No, I'm pretty sure that was you. Wasn't it yesterday and today? Because it was yesterday and today that I was ranting a lot, and I was going in about the fucked up shit white people used to do. It was because it was someone that was like, oh, I'm not white, I'm Middle Eastern, and then someone said I'm not white, I'm Italian. Forget which y'all it was, but all the other white people. Brain telling you eat the weed, you need to chill, just kill your brain cells. How's your daughter, Jerry? Still neglecting her? Still disregarding your own spawn for me? LOL. I just wanted to confirm that was you. Because I like I said, confused a little bit. Just want to make sure that was you. You was the deadbeat daddy that be watching me while your wife is somewhere crying. Oh my god! That's all he does these days is just watch this black girl. I had so much. I feel like I can't even do it that well. It's actually really hard to sound like an annoying white woman. It's pretty hard. Not him telling me about his kids like I care. Crazy. Nobody gives a fuck, Jerry. Oh, it's a paragraph. I'm not reading that. It is Friday, Jerry. I refuse. I'm not reading your shit. Keep telling people this. Since y'all be talking about I'm so stupid, keep a sentence or less than if I'm so stupid. I ain't reading all that shit. I can't read. Because there's something fascinating about actually thinking someone's beneath you, but yet you continue to try to like reason with them and try to like prove points to them and care about their responses to your points and stuff, and type out entire paragraphs for them to read, and it's like, give it up, give it a rest, do something else. Don't you supposedly have a whole wife and kids? Like you got a whole fucking family, Jerry. I ain't got no kids. Ouch. That hurt. It's like people be having a whole spouses and responsibilities. Instead of tending to that, you rather watch some black person. That's weird. Just say you like white people. Fuck white people. How's that? How you like them apples? Fuck all y'all and your mammy. Jerry's got a lot to say. Don't be like Jerry. Jerry types a bunch of words a weekend to people who don't care about them. Don't be like Jerry. Be more like someone who minds their business and has their own life and doesn't need to put down other people to make themselves feel better. And then acts like shit is World War III and they're being victimized and bullied when someone retaliates. And they're bullshit. Don't be like that. Don't do that. Reasons that we hear. The reasons why we feel the feelings won't disappear. I love how he's the only one talking right now. I'm not gonna leave you alone until you like white people. Guess you about to be my biggest fan, Jerry. About to be here all day, every day then. 24/7. Get comfortable. You want to be my new unpaid intern? Because the last one, I think he quit. Did have a friendly neighborhood crackhead on the payroll, which doesn't actually involve you getting paid. But you could take his position if you like, I guess. Position is open for an unpaid internship here. The perks of the job aren't really any. I mostly will just put you in timeout all the time. Like I will never block you up and never kick you out. But I will constantly put you in fucking timeout. That's pretty much what your role consists of. I let you say shit every now and then I just don't. But you always get to be here. It's great. So what do you say? You accept the position or not? I'm not gonna give you time to answer that. Congratulations, you have been promoted. You have been promoted whether you like it or not. You're right now on the payroll. And you will make no money. And you will like it. Congratulations, Jerry. Your wife and kids should be so proud of you. Don't you put that in your resume, Jerry? That you have an unpaid internship with a black woman and be talking shit on the internet. I don't know how you could summarize that, make it look better. So it'd be sliding. Nah, he's fired. He's out. Jerry's in. For now. I don't know. Jerry might get fired too. I might fire all the unpaid interns and just start over. To be honest. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I want some ginger beer. That's like as close as I get to drinking alcohol. Ain't even got no alcohol in it. I don't know why they call it ginger beer. Is it because it's fermented? Kind of, sort of? I feel like it's not though. It's like it's just ginger and like carbonated water and sugar and stuff. And you got no beer in it. It's just fizzy. That's like as close as I get most of the time. Poor two things. Oh. Whoa, reason that we here. We are fizzy. Yeah. 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 I might go out there. That's crazy. It's sunny again. It poured down raining for like 5 minutes and then stopped. It's still cloudy though. It looks ugly, but the sun's out. It's like cloudy, but the sun's out at the same time. And it's hot. It's like 80 degrees. It's madness. April just started. March came and went real fucking fast. Damn, it's already almost been a month since I quit my other job. That's crazy. It do feel like I ain't been there in a minute though. It felt so weird when I went to look for the ginger beer there. I might go back. I need it. I've been feeding. I saw a couple more Mind Strange Addictions, and every time I see an episode of that, I'm like, nah, this is a lot of people doing fucked up shit behind closed doors, like every day. Because I feel like it's only a small percentage of people that'll like go on a TV show and like admit to doing some crazy shit they ain't gonna miss doing. Like a lot of people be doing crazy shit behind closed doors. They lie. Eating all type of shit you ain't got no business eating. It's people eating the goddamn walls. Just taking pizza, like, call it the paint chippings, and people snorting Comet, like bathroom cleaners and stuff. People drinking it. There's people doing all types of crazy shit, like at home, and they be hiding it like for years too. That's because when they do the episodes, they be like, "Yeah, I've been doing this for like 2 years. I've been doing this for 6 years." And it's like, but it's like their first time telling people, because they always have this part where it's like this first time telling their family members or like confronting somebody or somebody confronting them and be like, "You should really go to the doctor." Blah blah. So they'd be half time they'd be like, "Yeah, I never told nobody else about this." And then I'm like, "So why are you now? You can pay for this or something? They must get paid for that going on that show." Because sometimes I feel like they be lying. Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way you been snorting some goddamn Comet for years and you ain't died yet. Ain't no way. Like, you just started doing that. Like, you was smelling it and then you just start snorting it for the fucking episode. That's what I think. Because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Like, it's crazy when they just, like, consume a lot of something. This one lady, she was just drinking coffee. Just all fucking day long. That's all she do is drink coffee. So she had diarrhea every fucking day. They said the normal was like, the max is like 400 milligrams for a person. So she drank like 5,000 milligrams of caffeine a day. And she was like, "Yeah, it's fine, I'm fine." And she just like got all this energy. And she said nobody likes her, nobody invites her places. Even her kids don't want her to come to like their practices and stuff. Like, everybody's like, "Nah, you doing too much." Because she's just addicted to drinking coffee. And then they was like, "Yeah, technically coffee is a drug. Like, you can't get addicted to that and be doing too much of it, and it's harmful for your body." So you low key get addicted to anything. Hello, Sandy, Sandil, Sandil, Tomani. Hello. So I feel like it's weird. It's extra weird for people to be all up in arms about weed. Like, I'm pretty healthy, I think. It's just people doing all types of crazy shit, and then people be like, "Hey, that's not good. You should probably stop doing that before you die." And they'd be like, "No, it's fine. I got this." Bro, it was the episode started off with people that was doing coffee enemas. I didn't know those. Because first of all, I forgot what an enema was until I seen them. This white couple laying on they fucking laying down, turning to the side and inserting this tube in their booty. Good thing they didn't show that part, but he was like, "Yep, you put this in you, put it in the rectum." I said, "What?" The first I'm like, what's a okay, coffee enema? I forget. I'm like, okay, what's an enema? What's that again? I'm thinking you just like inject that shit, like put it in a patch or something, and then it goes inside of you. It's like, nah, you put it in your booty hole. The enema's supposed to clean you out, and then they doing it with coffee, and they said it feel good. They said it's like a high. Oh yeah, you high, all right. Yeah, you high. You smoking dope. You want that stuff. Yeah, you high, all right. That's what this lady literally said. She's like, it gives her like a high, like a good feeling. And they went to the doctor, and the doctor's like, no, stop. Like that's not good for you. That's not healthy. You're not supposed to just keep doing it. Then she said they do it like multiple times a day. Like she said like 4 times a day. They just laying there. They just laying there on the goddamn floor, thing in their booty, like watching shit on their phone. Got the tablet there. Just like do. Like, yep, they spend like, bro, it's so stupid. It's this white couple. They both work from home. They was like, yeah, it's good because they always gotta go to the fucking toilet. And they spend so much time, setting it all up. They said they spend 5 hours a day getting all that stuff together and actually doing the enemas and stuff. 5 hours, just because they feel like getting coffee pushed in their booty straight into their system and stuff, instead of just drinking a goddamn cup. And then other people, everybody's just around. I think they had a son, and the son's like, "Can y'all stop? Like that's dangerous. Like, y'all really need to stop doing that." And he's like, I mean, he looked like maybe like a young adult, maybe like 20, 19, something like that. He's like, "Hey, I did some research, and it's not good. Like, y'all should really stop doing that." Like, I can tell you, it's grown adults out here doing crazy shit that don't make no sense. They ought not be doing it. And it's like the kids. It's like, hey, y'all should not be doing this, and they're like, it's fine. It's fine. I can put coffee in my butt every day, most times a day is fine. And like nothing's gonna happen. It's fine. Like what are you talking about? It's not a problem. They was like, we're fine. They always go to the doctor though on the show. That's what they gotta do. I feel like it's the whole how they get to be on the show in the first place, because they gotta like agree to go to the doctor because that shit's unhealthy that they're doing. But then they was like, as soon as they did it, they was like, yeah, it's not healthy. Like people stop doing enemas at some point. Like you don't need it no more. So you're not supposed to just do this shit like every single day for years. Like stop. And they left, and they was just like, yeah, I think we're gonna get a second opinion from a different doctor. And it just had a little caption like after the segment. It was just like, yeah, they didn't have no plans of stopping. They're just gonna keep doing coffee enemas for like the rest of their life, and they're gonna die. I feel like you're not making it that long doing some shit like that. Like them people be doing there doing the craziest shit. And sometimes with black people, the one that was snorting the comment, she was a black lady. I feel like they instead of going to they need to go to a regular doctor and a mental health doctor. They need to get something checked out. Cause why are you doing that? Why are you doing these things that get you on a TLC show for my strange addiction? They need to send them 2 different places. One, make sure their body's okay, and then make sure see their brain is okay. So why are they doing that? And then they just send them on their way, and it's like, yep, they have no plans of stopping. They're never gonna stop. Never gonna stop snorting Clorox. Never gonna stop getting coffee shot up their booty. And you can't tell some people. how to act. Like there's some, like I said, when I be like, don't tell me what to do. There's some people that's doing shit. It's like, hey, you keep doing that, you will die. You probably really should do it. Like I feel like that's the only time we should really be like telling other people like what to do with their lives. It's like everybody is like, hey, I'm pretty sure if you keep doing that, you gonna die. Like you at least gonna end up in the hospital. Like it's not gonna be good. That's when we should tell other people about themselves. When they getting coffee in they booty. And when they snorting hygiene products. The stuff that says do not consume, and you consuming that shit on a daily, somebody should tell you, stop that. Don't do that shit. That's not good. If you had a baby and they tried to snort some Clorox, you'd be like, hey, stop that. But grown people, you put them on a TV show. And then be like, hey, you really shouldn't do that. They're like, nope, I'm gonna keep doing it. I don't care. It makes me feel good. I feel like it's all of them. That's why they need to get checked out for mental health. Because every single episode, the reason why they do that is because it makes them feel better. Because their mental health is off. Because you shouldn't be doing some shit that's slowly killing you. And that's what's making you feel better. Like, that's the thing. Because they tell her to stop doing the coffee enemas. And the girl, because it's like the couple, like the married couple, they both doing it, but like the woman does it way more. And so she's like, well, is there an alternative? Like, is there any other enema we can do? Like, you just want to have a tube stuck in your booty, I think. Like, you just... Even the way she was describing it, she was like, yeah, it just feels so good, and... It was nasty, bro. He was like, yeah. Because first the husband was like, you feel a pressure, and... It makes my skin crawl thinking about it. Thinking about you getting coffee. Ugh. And then she was like, yeah, I like it like a hot temperature. And then he's more like, he likes a cooler temperature. I'm like, it's dumb. It's stupid. Like, I wish I never saw that. I'm still watching that. Because people out here doing crazy shit in their homes. I'm like it. That's why I just mind my business. For the most part. I only tell somebody about themselves if like they like related to me, or you like in my circle, like I trust you, we give each other advice, stuff like that. Not no random ass person. Unless they literally about to die, you'd be like, hey, don't do that. Something like that. Been on here a while. Because I was going to go out and then it rained. And then I was like, well, I'm not going out. And then now it's sunshine. Well, I'm still kind of cloudy, but more sunny. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know. I'm about to be in the streets all day tomorrow, I know that. I got a plan, Jid. So I'm really trying to take my IT exam like next month, if I can. Either next month or June. But I gotta have money to do that and stuff. That'd be great. And I really want to try to start doing network after that. If I do A plus, go ahead and get certified in that. I'm gonna start network plus. I really want to work my way to security plus. IT security. That's where they be making the monies. Oh yeah. You watch the show? My other friend, he's watching the show Hellbound. Oh. Whoa. I mean, not that anything's going on, but y'all need to be open my coochie. But yeah, he's watching the show and he's like, wow. I can't tell you what he said. Well, yeah, I already told you about it. Shoot. Well, pretend like you forgot it all and go watch it. Because it's so... I don't even know if it's like good. Like, if I can be like, oh my gosh, it's such a good show. I think it's really intense. Okay, it is a good show. The fact that I even react like that, like, wow. I never seen anything like it. I feel like that automatically makes it a good show. Like, I didn't know you was allowed to put this type of stuff on Netflix. Wow. That makes a good show. Daughter's one. Which one? Hellbound, the one where with the demonic gorillas. Insane. Kind of want to watch that now. It's like I feel like I literally can only watch one episode at a time. Usually I binge stuff. When I find something good that I like it, I just watch it all the way through to the end. But I feel like I really gotta take breaks though. I gotta like, okay, let me watch One Piece now. Let me watch something else that's funny. It's not so intense. It's really intense. Really intense show. It's not for small children, I'll tell you that. It's not for kids. A good scare. I mean, I wouldn't say it's scary. I feel like it's more intense, but I don't know. Somebody else might. You might think it's scary. I don't know. I feel like once you've been in a cult, a lot of stuff isn't that scary anymore. I was low on weed and then I found more. I forgot I had. It's crazy. Which I thought every time. That happens every time. I have some weed laying around and like I don't smoke all of it because I feel like it's doo-doo. And then I get low on weed and I smoke it again. I'm like, it's actually fire. But I've been smoking this whole time. Obviously not voodoo. Yeah, witches. Who has witches? Where? What? Huh? Why? How? For what? Hmm. We used to ride back a truck and going to the sheep camp. Oh, you seeing stuff? Oh, with your head. Mm, 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 mm. Can't wait for him to tell me what he thinks about the show. The rose picking over rocks. That's crazy. Cause I feel like I heard a bunch of stories about like Native Americans and like the Sasquatch type stuff, like Bigfoot and type of thing. There's a lot of stories like that. I think I heard one about they called it like a Bigfoot thing or something about big people living in mountains, living in rocks and stuff, top of the mesas and down. Yeah. Wow. Probably is a thing. I believe it. I would believe that before I would believe in like angels and God. I mean, I would believe in almost anything before I believe in like God and Jesus. Honestly, to be honest, not like the God of the Bible. Crazy one. Guess it's awful. But yeah, I would believe in all that other stuff first, like mythological creatures out here just trying to chill, and like people get like rare sightings of them, but they just be trying to like survive and do their own thing, so they hide. Do you see me? Oh, maybe. Maybe so. That'd be cool. Yep. Hope. Since my baby trying to like lock up, and it's just like resting up. It's not moving, but you're not like. It's hard to type out. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I could give you the link. The video, but I accidentally blew up chat. Huh? If you get on video, all your exes will be in here? What? What did you say? I was gonna say I could give you the link. Like I did that one girl that ended up having blood because she was being weird and trying to instigate drama and stuff. She was a weirdo though. Like she was smoking, but I feel like she was talking about drinking a lot, and she was talking about like doing other weird shit. Like she was lesbian, and she said she drove like 5 hours to go meet some girl. And then when she got there, she found out the girl had a kid, and she didn't know. And she was like, it was like off put, like didn't want to talk to the girl anymore, so she left like the next day. I was like, how do you drive 5 hours to meet somebody and don't know if they have kids or not? Like that's weird. It's getting weirdo. So Marcus cooking now. Okay, cool. Except I'm probably gonna be, well, I don't know. I usually want to do DoorDash like all day on Saturdays now, but I like it's like I'll do it and then come back here and then do it some more and then come back here and then do it some more, like that. That's what I did last week. I still haven't heard back from what's his name. That's crazy. I wasn't even thinking about it like that, but I feel like he literally ghosted me. Kind of, sort of. I don't know. B, that's cool. Mm-hmm. I mean, cause like we went on the date Saturday, and then we left, and then I didn't text him, and he didn't text me. So did we like mutually ghost each other, or just? I feel like it's not called ghosting. I feel like people use that too much. Actually, I don't like that. I feel like people anytime like there's no communication anymore, they'd be like, "Oh, this person ghosted me." I feel like there's more so like it's like getting closer and like or like you it was like, hey, let's go on a date here, and then you don't hear from them. Like they never said whether they didn't want to go anymore or nothing. Or I feel like that's ghosting. If like you thinking you all on the same page, and then you just don't hear from them no more. But I feel like if y'all just don't happen to talk anymore, that's just you just not talking to somebody anymore. Like that's fine. That's okay. That's allowed. You know. But some people think like you know you fall out. Like I feel like if you fall out like real fast, and you don't know the person that well, and then they just like decide they don't really talk to you anymore, but they don't really tell you. You just don't hear from them. I feel like a lot of people get all offended, be like, "Oh my gosh, this person ghosted me." It's like, well, you didn't even know them that well. You didn't know their last name, so it's like, they're, it's okay. Just move on, do something else. A lot of people get real in their feelings about stuff, you know. And I feel like as long as you didn't die, like, or come close to it, it's fine. You shouldn't be all upset, you know. Ah. It's like I hate seeing women cry over men and be like, I did this and this and that for them, and they left me for some other woman. It's like, yeah, because they're awful creatures. Like, why are you crying about it? I hate when women think like the better they treat a man, like the better a man is gonna act. Like, no, it does not work like that at all. They'll do shit if they want to. Like, you can't make a man act like a decent person and do stuff for you if they don't want to do that. Like, that's weird. I feel like it's a weird thing for anybody to do. Especially if you just like willingly do stuff for somebody and expect them to willingly do stuff for you just because you did stuff for them. Like that's it. That alone. But the whole time they act like they don't even really like you. But women don't do that. You know? I said these hands is ready to eat for everyone. So I feel like I should act like it. I always hated that. Because I hate stupidity from anybody. Men, women, black people, white people. I hate it. I hate when women act like they're gonna like buy somebody's, not even buy, like gain a man's affection and loyalty and stuff from them, like just doing all this shit for him. Like, oh my gosh, I cooked for him and cleaned for him and did all his laundry and loved his kids like they were my own. And it's like, yeah, I'm sure he liked all of that. I'm sure he enjoyed that. Like, where's the obligation for him to treat you right? Based off of that, you know? Like, there's only obligations if, like, you're married. Like, I'm talking about when people are just, like, y'all not even really officially dating. Like, some women be doing that. I feel like if you're married, that's different. Like, he's obligated to do shit. And it's like, if y'all do get divorced because you be like, he's not doing shit, then you get something out of it, you know? But women be in situations where they're not bound to nothing, they're not on no contract, nobody's obligated to do anything for them, and they think because they did shit. It's like I feel like that's how they talk. Like I fulfilled my part of the contract. Why didn't they fulfill theirs? It's like because there's no contract. Like you're not married to them. Like you're not like if it, even in a marriage. Just because you get married to somebody don't mean they're like obligated to, be a nice person and like do what you think they should do and all that stuff. Because people are human beings and they got different brains and be doing shit and there's a lot going on. Maybe it works out. Probably won't. Might not. Make them earn it. Become broken or displaced. Nah. I ain't making nobody earn nothing. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you either work out or stop doing all that nonsense. You find somebody who's cool, y'all compatible, it works out. Or, that's it. All this other rigmarole is stupid. A blessed day, okay. I didn't really have a choice. I woke up again and, sun shining. But thanks. I mean, I'm just not miserable, I guess. But, excuse me. I just don't like that. Because I feel like it's always been like that. Like, it's always like women didn't have a bunch of rights and men treated us like shit, but women was still expected to, like, do all this shit for them, like, as their wives and stuff. But now, women be trying to do that when they're not even, like, married. They'd be like, oh, I did this, I did that for a man, and he didn't even want me, and chose to be with somebody else. It's like, yeah, because people just do stuff. Like, you're not obligated to just get what you want just because you go out of your way doing stuff. Nobody's obligated to do nothing. And I feel like it would suck, if you've been with somebody for a while and they tell you certain shit and then come to find out you was all alive, whatever. Like, that's fucked up. A lot of people don't have very good discerning skills, also. I find. That's why I've been single all this time. If I do talk to somebody, it's like a week. 2 tops. Or, that's if we meet. I feel like we don't meet, it's like 3-4 months tops, talking to somebody. Or if I meet somebody in person, it's like a couple weeks tops before I'd be like, something smell funny. I don't want it. I don't like it. Blocked. That's about how it goes. At least over here. Because I feel like men be saying that. They be like, you didn't even give me a chance. Yes, I did. That was it. It's over. That was a chance. I gave it, and you had it, and you lost it. Because I don't have time. I don't have time to be sitting here observing a bunch of stuff that I don't like. And be like, oh, let me give him a chance. Let me give him a chance to, like, do different stuff, I guess. I don't know. No. If someone starts yelling at me as soon as I give them my phone number, I'm not giving them a chance. So let's see if they yell at me again. No. No, thank you. That happened one time. And it was crazy because it was like, he was low-key being weird and like going off on me, but then when I told him like I didn't want to talk to him no more because he raised his voice at me, and I feel like it was weird as fuck. Like, because I wasn't doing that to him. And it wasn't even because I was like coming at him, like telling him about himself. Like, I was just talking about stuff. And he liked what I was talking about. And he felt like it applied to him. Like the racist white people in here. And he was like raising his voice. I was like, nah, I'm not. I'm just not talking to someone just raising their voice at me for no reason. I'm not doing that. Because I'm talking to plenty of other men who don't. Like, guys that are friends with benefits with. He never raised his voice at me. I don't talk to him anymore, but, he was a cool guy. So I'm like, if somebody does that immediately, I'm like, no. Because I've talked to guys for years who never did that. So no. Nope. It's not just a thing. People just do. I mean, it's one thing to be like passionate or whatever. I mean, talk about something, but it was something like literally talking about like regulating yourself when you're around other people and not letting them like rub it off on you, to where you feel like you just gotta avoid, people in certain situations and places and stuff to have peace of mind. And like raise his voice. I mean, like went off me. He was like, "Well, that's you. Like I don't do that," or something like that. Like it's like he acted like I was trying to tell him what to do, and I was just like sharing what I do. Like I was literally like, "This is what I do, and this is how I maintain my peace of mind." Like that's just me. Like I'm literally just like, you know, I think we're just having like a conversation, a little back and forth. I'm like, this is what I do. He was like, well, that's you. That's what you do. And everybody can't be like that. I was like, okay. I was like, why are you raising your voice? Like that's what I was like. I'm thinking we have a regular conversation, and he starts raising his voice. I'm like, why are you doing that? He was like, because you're saying that I said stuff and it's not true. And I was like, okay, you don't have to yell to say that. Like it's fine. I was like, okay, I take it back then. No, you don't need to be yelling at me. Like, I don't play about that. I really have a zero tolerance for like everything at this point. If you even elevate your voice even a little bit more than I feel like it should be in a conversation, I'm like, you know what? I don't need it. Exactly. And we was like on the phone too. I mean, obviously, because well, I did see this man in person. I'm glad I didn't. He was like, I was talking to this man for like 2 days, and like the second day, he raised his voice at me, and I was like, nah, because it was like the first day I sensed a hint of an attitude, and then the second day he's like, he did it multiple times. Because I didn't even do it after the first time. I did it after the second time. He raised his voice at me. I was like, nah, we not gonna have that. I was like, no, you should be able to communicate your point, or they're yelling at me and making me feel fear for my life. I get scared. I feel like that's really what it is. When men start yelling at me, I get scared. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Stop. It feels threatening. It feels aggressive. And especially if I'm not yelling at them, I'm speaking to them calmly, and they just start yelling at me. I'm like, no. Mm-mm. Nope. And I'm like, I'm in danger. That's how it feels. Whenever men start doing that, I'm like, no, I'm in danger. The basics binary code. I think they're just off. Honestly, I don't think they're cold. I think their code got some bugs in it. Got some errors in it. Something's off. Something is off with them. A lot of them. Some of them are cool, but a lot of them are off. Easter eggs. You got Easter eggs in their code. Was it Jerry earlier that was like, "I'll let you go to smoke today"? It's like, that's a good question, Jerry. Good question. Because the weekend has officially started. I don't have no more obligations. I don't have to be clocked in nowhere. I'm gonna do shit else till Monday morning, as far as I'm concerned. The ones in the programs and hardware. I thought an Easter egg was like a hidden cool thing. I feel like Easter egg's not usually a bad thing. I think. Mm. Either way, men are weird. And I prefer to stay away from most of them, if I can help it. This is far away. I just randomly checked Hinge. There's the type of men that like me be surprising me. It'd be type that I didn't think, you know. Like I knew white guys like me, but it'd be like the weird looking ones. They'd be liking me sometimes. You know, the different colored hair, septum piercing. Like sometimes I get the ones that's like bisexual, and I'm like, what? Why do you like just the way they be looking? I'm like, why? Like they look like the type of people that would be like a pride parade, which we love the gays. But I'm just like, why are you attracted to me? I don't know. Supposed to be there, just talented, bored, taking beams. Oh. Mm-hmm. I think I'm good. I tried. I tried again. Because they keep telling me, they keep brainwashing me to convince me to keep giving them a chance. Keep talking to them. Keep hanging out with them. And I tried. I gave him a chance. It didn't work out. So I give up. Because while you sit here and keep trying something over and over again, it's not working. It's not working out. So I'm gonna just give up. Tired. Tired. Ooh, about to be 6 o'clock. Hold on. Oh no. The screen strike again. Every other time I do that, that happens. Oh no, I broke it. Okay, well, that's my cue to get off here. Because my screen